I'm Christian Lamitschka for Country Music News International, and today on the show we have SarahBeth. Sarah, welcome.
Welcome. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show. Since the last time we met each other, you released a new album, which was released in November last year, if I recognize. And there are a couple of few great songs on it. Would you like to tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah. Well, I released my album. It's called Anything is Possible, which Possible is kind of my theme song. It's obviously on the album, but the lyrics, Anything is Possible if you believe, I think really is my story with country music, because I've kind of just gone out there and left my whole business career behind and decided to go for my dream. So that's really exciting. And then another song, That's the Sound, just released to country radio here in the United States. And the music video will be coming out for that here pretty soon, just in a couple of weeks.
Your career is raising up really quick since we met the first time. And you're touring now with Lone Star, I hear.
Yeah.
So how did this with legends on tour?
It's kind of crazy because they're one of my all-time favorite bands, and so they had an acoustic tour that they're doing, and they had heard my acoustic set, and they said, "Why don't wanted to invite me out to come with them on tour?" So we just wrapped up 2 weeks on the West Coast. We were in Arizona and California, and then we'll head out to the East Coast here in a few weeks.
In one tour bus or each one in separate buses?
Okay, so they get the tour bus, and since it's just me and two acoustic guitar players, we get the rental car. So I drive.
Ah, okay.
I'm not afraid of hard work.
Well, I thought you were sitting in a trailer.
Yeah, they just put me in the trailer, pack me up in a box, and they're like, "All right, and this is our opening act."
Well, tell us a little bit about what can people expect to see when they see you in concert?
I really like high energy stuff. I love to do original songs, but I also love to do covers. And we actually do in our tour with Lone Star, we have a shorter set, so we mashed up 4 covers that I really like. But then you always have to do one ballad. So sometimes it's a love song, sometimes it's kind of a family-oriented song, but that's my show.
What was the best compliment you ever got by a fan?
You sound like you do on your album.
Whoa, that's a really good compliment.
I think that we've all been to a concert where you are listening and you're like, who is this? This sounds nothing like my CD. Who is this person? And so I think that the biggest compliment you can get as a musician is, that you sound just as good or better live than you do on your album.
By the limited spare time do you have, what's your personal favorite?
Let's see. In my spare time, I tend to do a lot of scrapbooking. So don't take me to any craft store that has any type of scrapbooking stuff, because I will be there for hours. And obviously with everything that's going on in my life, I'm really enjoying getting to scrapbook, the tour or radio stuff. So I'll stay up literally all night scrapbooking in my room.
What would you change if you can?
That's a really good question. I think that I would probably be quicker to state my opinions, because sometimes I'm surrounded by people that have been in this industry for a long time. They've had really successful careers, and that can be very intimidating sometimes when you have a musical opinion, because you're like, well, but they know more than I do. So the longer that I'm in Nashville and that I'm trying to learn and grow every day, and so now I've kind of got my own opinion. So like I said, I should probably speak up a little bit more. But it's hard, and it is, you do really trust the people that you've put around you, and their opinions, obviously, they know how it works.
Well, which is your personal favorite as artist you like to share the stage with?
Who would I want to share the stage with? I think it's really awesome. Whenever I was younger, there would be like kind of the girl power tours, and so anytime that you can go out with really strong female artists, I think that that's something that's really missing in country music now, is just kind of having that girl power thing. All the guys have joined together, and I think it's time for the girls to join together. So whoever those artists may be, I think that's the most fun, because it's just girls having fun on stage.
Well, sounds like you like to build a red pack.
Yeah. That's, girl power.
Yeah, that's right. So, Sarah, what's the best way to keep up to date with you?
Obviously, you can go to my website. So, SarahBethMusic.com holds everything. But Twitter and Facebook are probably the best, or Instagram. So, SarahBethTX on Facebook and Instagram, and SB Swags on Twitter.
So, folks, check out one of her websites, or stay here at Country Music News International magazine to find the latest news about her, or tune in to Country Music News International radio show where we play her songs. Have a good one, stay safe, here from Nashville, Tennessee.